Hector the collector. Hector the collector collects bits of string, collects dolls with broken heads and rusty bells that would not ring, pieces out of picture puzzles, bedknob nails and ice cream sticks, twists of wire, worn out tires, paper bags, and broken bricks. Old chipped vases, half shoelaces, Gatling guns that won't shoot, leaky boats that won't float, and stopped up horns that wouldn't toot. Butter knives that have no handle, copper rings that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried up leaves and patched up socks. Worn out bells that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles, three-legged chairs and cups with cracks. Hector the collector loved these things with all his soul, loved them more than shining diamonds, loved them more than glistening gold. Hector called to all the people, "Come and share my treasure trunk." All these silly, sightless people came and looked and called it junk. If you make me go to bed now, I'm sure that I would hear the sound of a mosquito buzzing loudly in my ear. So of course, I tried to swat him, and as I saw him try to land, but I'd miss and break the bed lamp, so I know I'd hurt my hand. So I need to find some bandages to help ease the pain. But in the dark, I'd bang my knee so hard I'd need a cane, and the ache would be so awful I wouldn't sleep a week. So I'd go to school the next morning, and I couldn't even think. So of course, I'd fail my math test and my other subjects too. I'd be so sad and embarrassed. There'd be nothing left to do except run away from home, about as far as I could go. So I'd limp off to Alaska, and I'd trudge through the ice and snow till I meet a grizzly bear, all fierce and mean and mad. And that grizzly bear ate me. I remember Mom and Dad, because I think of my dear parents and their final words to me. "Get into bed this minute. Turn off that light instantly." Let this poem be a warning to all parents everywhere. If you send your kids to bed, they may be digested by a bear. Pickle plus pearl. I'm Pickle plus pearl, and I'm not very nice. I'm not made of sugar, and I'm not made of spice. My attitude's awful. My temper is vile. I have no idea what it feels like to smile. I'm Pickle plus pearl, and I'm nasty and sour. My wrenched expression can wither a flower. It takes but a blink of my miserable eye for laughing hyenas to break. If I fix your face with my permanent frown, your stomach is liable to turn upside down. My stare is so cold, it turns water to ice. I'm Pickle plus pearl, and I'm not very nice. Hi, I'm Natalie.
Hi, I'm Zoe.
Hi, I'm Kamaya.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. In the beginning, you roll both dice to find the number you move forward. Then,
If you land on another box, you must have enough money to pay it off. Also, if you land on somebody else's property, you must pay them the amount of money on the card. You must answer another question. If you get it wrong, you must pay them $5. The best monopoly in the game is the dark blue, boardwalk and park blues. For the railroads, you can't put houses or hotels in them. You end the game by being the last one with money, or the player earns $1,000. I liked writing the instructions and setup. I would change the colors of money and how much there was and the amounts. I learned how to do a lot of things with a group. I liked coloring the game board.
You girls worked really well together. Give them a big hand, everybody.
Also, another thing I would change is the spelling of St. Charles.
Okay.
I spelled it wrong.
Oh, that's okay. We find those things out afterwards. Good job.
Walt Disney by Natalie Barr. Childhood Clown. On December 5th, 1901, in Northrop Avenue, Chicago, Walter Elliott Disney was born in the upstairs of his own home. Walt once brought a mouse to class one time. He moved 2 times from Northrop Avenue, Chicago, to Marseille, Missouri, to Kansas City, and there he stayed for the rest of his childhood. He became a newspaper boy.
So instead of pointing at everything, just point at like pictures and things, not the whole world. Okay. Go ahead.
Childhood stories. Walt was 7 when he started school with his little sister. His family was poor, so they didn't have enough money before that. He became embarrassed that he had to go to school with his little sister. She bossed him around the house. One day, Walt found a barrel of tar. He began to paint pictures on the side of the White House. His parents got really mad because the tar wouldn't come off. World War I. In World War I, 2 of Walt's brothers went to the battlefield in France. Walt wanted to get in on the action, so he tried to get a job in the war. He got a job as an ambulance driver, but when he got there, the war was already over. Walt drew pictures on the side of the ambulance. A mouse named Mickey. Walt started a business and made cartoons. In the olden day, a moving object on the screen was fascinating. Walt's first cartoon was called Mickey Mouse. It is still a hit today for 3 to 4-year-olds. One of Walt's workers was named Lillian. Walt would drive her home from work. Finally, he asked her out on a date. Stood in the harsh heat, and some of the rides weren't working. A sad story. Walt's family went on a cruise to British Columbia. Walt was old and wasn't feeling well, but he enjoyed spending time with his grandchildren. Walt didn't get better after the trip, and medical tests found something very serious. He had lung cancer. Until 1964, people didn't know smoke caused cancer. In 1966, December 5th, thank you so much for reading. The end.
Yay!
A Lifetime in 3rd Grade by Kelly Dacos. I received my report card today. I had 70s in my life. That F looked like a killer shark in a sea of sharks. I know the truth. I will fail 3rd grade. In September, my friends will go on to 4th grade, their teacher will be Mr. Jung, who is an artist. They will create magnificent murals and flowers out of paper mache. I'll be lucky if I'm even allowed to draw a picture, because I'll still be in 3rd grade. Then they'll go on to 5th grade, and have Miss Martin, who loves to do plays, that acts out Hamilton and Othello and Romeo and Juliet. But I'll never get to be Romeo for as long as I live, because I'll still be in 3rd grade. And my friends will graduate from 6th grade wearing caps and gowns. Everyone will clap and cheer in the auditorium. I'll sit at the very back with the 3rd graders, but I will not clap, because I'll be so sorry to still be in 3rd grade. Next year I will need a bigger desk, bigger chair, and my teacher will put me in the last row so the little kids will be able to see without my big head in the way. I'll keep doing 3rd grade reading and spelling and math. Until my old friends wear caps and gowns again to graduate from high school. And I'll be so sad because I'll still be in 3rd grade. And when they leave home or go on to college or to get jobs, and when they get married and have children, I'll think of them all the way from 3rd grade. Now, by now I'll be all grown up, not be getting tired of 3rd grade with all those D's and killer F's. I'll have to stay forever in 3rd grade. One day, a student will come into my 3rd grade class. He will look familiar, and I will say, "Hey, Joey, I went to 3rd grade many years ago." He went on to 4th grade and the rest of his life, while I stayed behind, just like a marble statue. One day, I'll have the hair that is the color of a rainy day. I'll get very tired in gym. My eyes won't see as well as they used to, and my ears won't hear as well as they used to. And my books will be old and worn. One day, a little boy will come into 3rd grade, and I will say in a voice that cracks like ice puddles on a playground, "Hey, Barry, I used to be in 3rd grade with your grandfather. We were friends a long time ago." And when the world ends and all the stories have been told, they'll say, "Poor Josh, he was the only person in the history of the world who spent a lifetime in 3rd grade."
Yay.
It's inside my sister's lunchbox by Katie Daco. Teacher, isn't the book money due today? James, Anita, Joe, Faye? James, I left my money on the bus when the patrol yelled at us to rush. Anita, I had my money stowed away in the jacket I wore yesterday. Joe, my dad forgot to give me mine. He forgets stuff all the time. Faye, my money's not lost. I have a hunch that it's inside my sister's lunch. Teacher, who brought their money back today? Eric, Doug, Rick, May? Erica, book money? What's it for? You never told me this before. Doug, I loaned my money to my friend Tom, then he gave it to his brother John. Rick, I've been sick with the ghastly flu. I forgot the money was even due. May, I remembered, but then I forgot to take my money from our money pot. Teacher, did anyone remember their money today? Mary, Gerald, Susan, Ray? Mary, didn't I bring it yesterday? Haven't I already paid? Gerald, my money is up in our climbing tree. I left it there when I skinned my knee. Susan, I used my money for lunch today. It was the only way to pay. Ray, my money's in my underwear drawer. I'll remember to bring it tomorrow. Teacher, no one remembered his money today. Tim, Kathy, Jeffrey, Kay. Tim, here's my money in my sock. Oh, the teacher passed out from shock. And the answer is by Carol Shields. Teacher, please don't look at me. The answer is a mystery. I'm staring into empty air. I'm sliding underneath my chair. I'm making myself very small. I wish I wasn't there at all. Teacher, please pass me by. Pick on some other guy. Teacher, call on me. I know the answer. Can't you see? This one's a rap, a snap, a breeze. Just like my direction, please. I'm almost bouncing off my chair. I'm waving both hands in the air. Teacher, ask me first, because if you don't, I think I'll burst. Clock Watching by Carol Shields. The big hand jumps 2 minutes at a time.
What?
Click, jump, counting out the minutes till we get in line. Click, jump, counting out the minutes till school is done. Click, jump, counting out the minutes till we have some fun. Click, jumps. I'm wiggling, jiggling, and tapping my shoe. Click, jump. I'm thinking of things I'm gonna do. Call a friend, ride my bike, read a book, or do whatever I like. Play games or just relax. Find myself a few good snacks. Mess around, ignore my chores, maybe just lie in the sun outdoors. Watching that clock move slow as glue. Click, jump. Funny, but my students are watching it too.
My name is Natalie, and I think I need to work on looking at the audience and memorizing my poems.